Science 6, Quarter 4, Week 7 to Week 8, Melc-Based. Let's learn about planets in the solar system. This is from Learner's Packet Lip. Hello kids, it's me, Teacher Frel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and hit the notification bell for the latest video. You can also follow my Facebook page, Teacher Frel TV. For today's lesson in Science 6, we will discuss about planets in the solar system. This is the last lesson for Quarter 4. For most essential learning competencies, construct a model of the solar system showing the relative sizes of the planets and their relative distances from the Sun. You have learned from the previous lesson that planets differ in many characteristics such as their average temperature and distance from the Sun. They also differ in size, mass, rate of rotation, revolution, and the number of rings and moons. This time, you will construct a model of the solar system showing the relative sizes of the planets and their relative distance from the Sun. Study the table below on the relative distance and size of planets. The distance from the Sun of a Mercury is 58 million kilometers, and the planet size or the equatorial diameter in kilometer is 4,880 kilometers. Planet Venus has 108 million kilometer distance from the Sun and 12,104 kilometer planet size. The planet Earth has 149 million kilometers distance from the Sun and 12,750 kilometers planet size. Planet Mars has 227 million kilometers distance from the Sun and 6,788 kilometers planet size. Planet Jupiter has 774 million kilometers distance from the Sun and 142,984 kilometers planet size. The planet Saturn has 1.4 billion kilometers distance from the Sun and 120,536 kilometers planet size. Planet Uranus has 2.9 billion kilometers distance from the Sun and 51,118 kilometers planet size. And last but not the least, the planet Neptune has 4.5 billion kilometers distance from the Sun and 49,532 kilometers planet size. And now let us do learning task 1. Complete the table by converting the measured distance of planets into centimeters using the scale 1 centimeter is equals to 10 million kilometer. Write your answer on your answer sheets. Make use of the following formula as an example in converting the distance into the given scale. Example computation of distance of Mercury. Scale distance equals distance from the Sun divided by 10 million kilometers times 1 centimeter. The distance from the Sun of a Mercury is 58 million kilometers divided by 10 million kilometers times 1 centimeter. Cancel kilometer. So 58 million divided by 10 million equals 5.8 times 1 centimeter equals 5.8 centimeter. The scale distance into centimeter of a planet Mercury is 5.8 centimeters. Next, let's find the scale distance into centimeters of a planet Venus. To get the scale distance into centimeter of a planet Venus, divide 108 million kilometers divided by 10 million times 1 centimeter equals 10.8 centimeters. Next, Earth. Divide 149 million divided by 10 million times 1 centimeter equals 14.9 centimeters. Mars, 227 million divided by 10 million times 1 centimeter equals 22.7 centimeters. Jupiter, 774 million divided by 10 million times 1 centimeter equals 77.4 centimeters. Saturn, 1.4 billion divided by 10 million times 1 centimeter equals 140 centimeters. Uranus, 2.9 billion divided by 10 million times 1 centimeter equals 290 centimeters. And Neptune, 4.5 billion divided by 10 million times 1 centimeter equals 450 centimeters. So these are the scale distance into centimeters of the following planets. For learning task 2, arrange the planets in increasing order by placing 1 on the planet which corresponds to the least and 8 on the planet which corresponds to the most based on the given properties. Column number 1 is given as an example. In the first column, we have here the name of the different planets. And the different properties are orbit or period, size, distance from the sun, temperature, and number of moons. So the answer in the first column for properties is already given. So for the orbit, from least to most, or in increasing order, Mercury is the least, first, second is Venus, third is Earth, fourth is Mars, fifth is Jupiter, sixth is Saturn, seventh is Uranus, and eighth is Neptune. Their sizes in increasing order from least to most is Mercury 1, Mars 2, Venus 3, Earth 4, Neptune 5, Uranus 6, Saturn 7, and Jupiter 8. So that means the least or the smallest size is Mercury and the biggest size is Jupiter. Then, the distance from the sun in increasing order. So number 1 is Mercury. Mercury is the nearest planet from the sun. Number 2 is Venus. Number 3 is Earth. Number 4 is Mars. Number 5 is Jupiter. Number 6 is Saturn. 7, Uranus. And number 8 is Neptune. Neptune is the farthest planet from the sun. Next, the temperature of the planet. Number 1 is Uranus. It is the coldest planet. Number 2 is Neptune. Number 3 is Saturn. Number 4 is Jupiter. Number 5, Mars. Number 6, Earth. Number 7, Mercury. And number 8, Venus. Venus is the hottest planet. And the coldest planet is Uranus. Next, number of moons. Number 1 is Mercury. It has 0 moon. Number 2 is Venus. 0 moon. Number 3 is Earth. It has 1 moon. Number 4 is Mars. Mars have 2 moons. Number 5 is Neptune. Neptune have 13 moons. Number 6 is Uranus. Uranus have 27 moons. Number 7 is Saturn. Saturn have 53 moons. And number 8 is Jupiter. Jupiter have 67 moons. For learning task 3, complete the table by converting the measured size of planets into centimeters using the scale 1 centimeter is equals to 1,000 kilometer. Write your answer on your answer sheets. Make use of the following formula as an example of converting the size into the given scale. Example computation of size of Mercury. Scaled size equals planet size divided by 1,000 kilometer times 1 centimeter. Or, scaled size, the planet size of a Mercury is 4,880 kilometers divided by 1,000 kilometers times 1 centimeter. Cancelled, kilometers. 4,880 divided by 1,000 equals, the scale distance is 4.88 times 1 centimeter equals 4.88 centimeter. Again, the scaled size of a Mercury into centimeters is 4.88 centimeters. Now, get the scaled size of the following planets into centimeters. Let's start with planet Venus. Divide 12,104 divided by 1,000 times 1 centimeter equals 12.104 centimeter. Next, Earth. Divide 12,750 divided by 1,000 times 1 centimeter equals 12.75 centimeters. Mars. 6,788 divided by 1,000 times 1 centimeter equals 6.788 centimeters. Jupiter. 142,984 divided by 1,000 times 1 centimeter equals 142.984 centimeters. Saturn. 120,536 divided by 1,000 times 1 centimeter equals 120.536 centimeters. Uranus. 51,118 divided by 1,000 times 1 centimeter equals 51.118 centimeters. And lastly, Neptune. 49,532 divided by 1,000 times 1 centimeter equals 49.532 centimeters. For learning task 4, using any available materials from home, make your own model of the solar system. The following are the suggested color and size of the planets. And here are the suggested color and size of the following planets. For Mercury is orange. The size is 3 cm. Venus, yellow, 5 cm. Earth, blue, 5 cm. Mars, red, 4 cm. Jupiter, brownish with a red spot, 10 cm. Saturn, yellow with red ring, 10 cm. Uranus, green, 8 cm. Neptune, blue, 8 cm. And Sun, yellow, 25 cm. The illustration below serves as your guide. For example, Mercury is orange. Venus is yellow. Earth is blue. Mars is red. Jupiter is brownish with a red spot. Saturn is yellow with red ring. Uranus is green. Neptune is blue. And in the middle is the Sun, yellow. And here is the rubric in assessing learners' individual model of solar system. So the assessment criteria, number 1, I use different available materials at home. Present 10 points, not present 1 point. Number 2, I follow the suggested sizes of each planet. Number 3, I use the suggested colors in making each planet. Number 4, I have created a 3D crop object. Number 5, I made a complete model with all the needed members of the solar system. Then, write the total score. For learning task 5, create a comic strip comparing the planet Earth's unique characteristics with another chosen planet. Be guided by the scoring rubrics below in making your comic strip. Here is the scoring rubric for comic strip. First criteria is content, real and unique characteristics of the two planets are present. Yes, 5 points, and no, 1 point. Number 2, comparison of characteristics are detailed in the comic strip. Number 3, differences between two planets were discussed in the comic strip. Number 4, pictures or illustrations used are appropriate for the content. Number 5, the text is easy to read and understand. And number 6, execution is neat and clear. Then, write the total score. And for the assessment, direction, using the scale 1 centimeter is equals to 100,000 kilometer, complete the table below using the given data or information found at the introduction part or day 1. Write your converted or scaled measurement in the table. Make use of the following formulas in converting the planets, distance, and size into the given scale. And here are the formulas. Scale distance equals actual planet distance from the Sun divided by 1 million kilometers times 1 centimeter. Scaled size equals actual planet size divided by 100,000 kilometers times 1 centimeter. Find the scale distance from the Sun of the following planets and the scaled planet size. Let's start with the planet Mercury. Scale distance equals 58 million divided by 1 million times 1 centimeter equals 58 centimeters. Scaled size equals 4,880 divided by 100,000 times 1 centimeter equals 488 10,000 centimeters. So this is the scale distance from the Sun, 58 centimeter, and the scaled planet size. Next, Venus. Scale distance equals 108 million divided by 1 million times 1 centimeter equals 108 centimeters. Scaled size equals 12,104 divided by 100,000 times 1 centimeter equals 12,104 100,000 centimeters. So this is the scale distance from the Sun, and this is the scaled planet size. Next, Earth. Scale distance equals 149 million divided by 1 million times 1 centimeter equals 149 centimeters. Scaled size 12,750 divided by 100,000 times 1 centimeter equals 1,275 10,000 centimeters. And this is the scale distance from the Sun of the Earth and the scaled planet size. Next, Mars. Scale distance 227 million divided by 1 million times 1 centimeter equals 227 centimeters. Scaled size equals 6,788 divided by 100,000 times 1 centimeter equals 6,788 100,000 centimeters. And this is the scale distance from the Sun of planet Mars and the scaled planet size. Jupiter. Scale distance equals 774 million divided by 1 million times 1 centimeter equals 774 centimeters. Scaled size equals 142,984 divided by 100,000 times 1 centimeter equals 142,984 100,000 centimeters. And this is the scale distance from the Sun of Jupiter and the scaled planet size. Next, Saturn. scale distance equals 1,400,000,000 divided by 1 million times 1 centimeter equals 1,400 centimeters. Scaled size equals 120,536 divided by 100,000 times 1 centimeter equals 120,536 100,000 centimeters. And this is the scale distance from the Sun of Saturn and the scaled planet size. Uranus. Scale distance equals 2,900,000,000 divided by 1 million times 1 centimeter equals 2,900 centimeters. Scaled size 51,118 divided by 100,000 times 1 centimeter equals 51,118 100,000 centimeters. And this is the scale distance from the Sun of Uranus and the scaled planet size. And lastly, Neptune. Scale distance equals 4,500,000,000 divided by 1 million times 1 centimeter equals 4,500 centimeters. Scale size 49,532 divided by 100,000 times 1 centimeter equals 49,532 100,000 centimeters. And this is the scale distance from the Sun of Neptune and the scaled planet size. So kids, do you understand our lesson for today? Wow! Good job! Kids, I hope you learned a lot from this lesson. Until our next topic, bye-bye kids! Thanks for watching!